Gambia is a small but mysterious and fascinating country, known worldwide for its emotional and unique travel experiences. But is it also the story of young girls here who are very fond of older foreign men? This is a country where daily life unfolds in ways as unusual as its shape. Can you believe that the people here have a secret? They can buy Mercedes-Benz cars of the same model for 16 times less than they would pay in the US or Europe, and they don't need to pay taxes. Gambia's wildlife ecosystem is as rich as the Amazon, with stunning nature reserves, not to mention the vibrant cultural festivals that are always happening. Gambia is a place that never sleeps. All of this, along with countless surprises yet to be discovered, will be revealed in today's captivating travel documentary about Gambia. The Republic of Gambia is a narrow strip of land on the West African coast, completely surrounded by Senegal on 3 sides and embraced by the Atlantic Ocean to the west. If you think Chile is narrow, with an average width of 110 miles, where it takes about 2 hours to drive from east to west, Gambia will surprise you with a width of only 30 miles. You can drive from one side of the country to the other in less than 40 minutes. On the map, the shape of Gambia resembles a winding river, or as locals often jokingly say, a squirming worm. This is not just a coincidence. The country stretches along both banks of the Gambia River, a waterway so intertwined with the nation's identity that it is named after it. However, the name Gambia often confuses many people with Zambia, which is over 3,100 miles away, about the distance from New York to Los Angeles. To avoid this confusion, Gambia's first president, Dawda Jawara, officially added the to its name in 1964. That's why today it is proudly known as the Gambia, joining an exclusive club of countries like the Bahamas, Maldives, and the United Kingdom that have the in their names. Gambia covers an area of 10,689 square kilometers, making it the smallest country on the African mainland, even smaller than Yorkshire, which has an area of 6,000 square miles. With such a small area, there are about 2.8 million people living here, which is quite a small population, comparable to that of Chicago. However, compared to the continent, Gambia is one of the most densely populated places. The capital, Banjul, is located on St. Mary's Island, where the Gambia River flows into the Atlantic Ocean. This is where the majority of the population and important government agencies are concentrated. Life here is bustling, with the belief that music and dance can heal the soul and maintain a joyful life. You will often encounter locals singing loudly in the streets, at the market, by the river, or even while working. Locals even believe they are dancers from the womb. We swam in the Mother Gambia River since we were little, and we danced along the riverbanks whenever we could. In this country, no one doesn't know how to dance. If there were a global competition, Gambia would always be at the top, says Magun Mumba, a professional dancer. While we understand they can't learn to dance from the womb, what fuels their immense love for dance? Behind this is a rather sad story for the people of Gambia. If you want to know this story, please subscribe to the Life ABC channel and comment with the number 2. We will share it with you in the comments. In Gambia, there is a slogan that travelers often use to refer to this land, the smiling coast of Africa. Indeed, the people here are incredibly friendly. In fact, when you arrive, the first thing they might offer you is not a greeting but a warm smile. Everyone, especially the girls here, seems particularly enthusiastic. As you stroll through the lively streets of Banjul, while feeling a bit lost in unfamiliar surroundings, suddenly a warm voice calls out, "Hello, my friend." You turn around to see a Gambian woman with the distinctive features of African women, her smooth black skin, bright eyes, and warm smile instantly putting you at ease. She is wrapped in a vibrant bubu with bright red and yellow fabric that shines under the sunlight. She will initiate a conversation and get to know you, leading to some friendly small talk between the two of you. Here, the lives of the people are more vibrant and diverse than you might think. Busy women in traditional dresses are seen balancing heavy baskets of goods on their heads, ranging from vegetables and fresh fish to clothing. They may look heavy, but they carry them with grace. As you continue walking, the streets become lively with activity. Groups of young women dressed in trendy or casual skirts chat animatedly as they head to meet friends or visit bustling markets. You'll see others, perhaps wearing headphones, humming along to the tunes as they navigate the dynamic flow of the city. A common sight in Gambia is older foreign men walking alongside beautiful young local girls in light clothing. They seem quite close. This has seemingly become the norm in Gambia. This small West African country is a paradise for mature men seeking special services, not just a travel destination. While the Sambia Strip near the capital, Banjul, is a long street filled with restaurants, bars and nightclubs offering a vibrant nightlife, it has long been a popular destination for older men, primarily from the UK, to enjoy life with these special services. If you're interested in special services in Gambia, or want to know more details about costs and how to access these services, please subscribe to the Life ABC channel and comment with the number 3. We'll share everything in the comments for you. Beyond the typical image of older foreign men with local women in places like Sambia, there are deeper, more unexpected stories that often unfold. Take Jack, a 60-year-old American tourist, for example. One lively night at a nightclub in Sambia, Jack met Fatu, a 23-year-old local woman. What started as a casual encounter quickly developed into a deep emotional connection, eventually leading to marriage. Their relationship raised eyebrows because, with such a significant age gap, they seemed more like grandfather and granddaughter than newlyweds. Jack's 2 adult children, Sophia, 30, and James, 25, were actually older than Fatu, making this even more unconventional. Despite skepticism and criticism from both Gambia and the US, Fatu decided to move to the States, where she now lives with Jack in his $2 million home. After this story, do you see it as a romantic tale of Jack, or do you think it might be a way for Fatu to seek a better life? If you think this is a romantic love story, please comment with the number 4. If you think this is a successful way for Fatu to get rich, comment with the number 5. Thank you for your feedback. Gambia, a developing country with a GDP per capita of about $777 in 2021, stands in stark contrast to the United States, where the similar figure is 7,295 times higher. This economic disparity highlights the differences in development and modernity between the two nations. However, life in Gambia is not as hard as one might think. For example, take the streets of Banjul, where you'll see luxury cars, especially Mercedes-Benz, almost everywhere. Yes, you heard that right. Mercedes dominates the roads, accounting for 60 to 70% of the vehicles, with a total of about 150,000 cars in the country. This number is comparable to that of Monaco, one of the wealthiest countries in Europe. It's not hard to hail a taxi in Gambia and find yourself stepping into a shiny Mercedes painted in eye-catching yellow or green. While Germany uses Mercedes for garbage trucks or taxis, Gambia has taken a similar route. These Mercedes cars are on most roads, sometimes even causing a bit of congestion. Many of these vehicles, some decades old, originate from places like Germany, England, or France, where large lots accumulate unused cars that gather dust and seem abandoned. These luxury cars are brought to Gambia to be sold at incredibly attractive prices. In Gambia, these retired vehicles get a second life. Local owners take special care of their cars, polishing and maintaining them meticulously. When you hop into a Mercedes, also known as a taxi, to navigate the busy streets, you may be surprised by how clean and shiny it is, far removed from the dusty and worn-out image of its original home. Additionally, there is a compelling benefit to these older cars. For example, a brand new Mercedes-Benz E240 costs around $80,000, but in Gambia, a used model can be purchased for just $5,000, 16 times cheaper. Moreover, with low or even no taxes on used cars in this country, owning a luxury vehicle becomes incredibly affordable. But do you wonder why Mercedes-Benz dominates the streets of Gambia? Why not brands like Audi, Tesla, or Rolls-Royce? If those brands are too expensive, why not opt for more affordable options like Toyota or Nissan? Are you curious to know the reason? Leave a comment with the number 8, and we'll share why the people of Gambia love Mercedes-Benz so much. As we mentioned, this country has a river that shares its name and is considered a symbol of Gambia. Spanning about 77,000 square kilometers, this river is not just a water source but also the center of Gambia's economic, cultural, and social life. Life along the Gambia River is a tapestry of activity and tradition. In bustling riverside villages like Georgetown, JN, Johan Bua, and Kunar, you'll find fishing communities closely tied to the water. The iconic pirogue, traditional wooden boats painted in bright red, yellow, blue, and green, glide through the river at sunrise. The sound of paddles striking the calm water, illuminated by the soft glow of lanterns, creates a peaceful yet vibrant scene. Fishermen head out early to catch tilapia catfish or snapper, staples for local markets and family meals. Locals often boast to tourists that just 5 minutes of fishing will yield enough food for the entire day. Besides fishing, the river is central to everyday life. Bustling markets along the riverbank feature vendors selling everything from fresh fish to handcrafted goods. Elevated stilt houses line the riverbanks, built to withstand seasonal flooding, showcasing the community's resilience and adaptability. But the Gambia River is not just about fish, it is home to many wildlife species, making it a paradise for nature enthusiasts. Hippos and crocodiles patrol its waters, while manatees occasionally make rare appearances along the riverbanks. You might spot troops of baboons, vervet monkeys, or even leopards hiding in nearby forests. For birdwatchers, the river is a haven, hosting species like African fish eagles, kingfishers, and herons, which grace the sky with their graceful flights. The Gambia River may not rival the Nile or the Amazon, but in terms of biodiversity, cultural richness, and economic significance, it is indeed the lifeblood of West African wildlife and humanity. Although the Gambia River occupies a large part of the country's landscape, its coastline is relatively short, only about 80 kilometers long. Yet each beach in Gambia is a hidden treasure. Each beach along this stretch of coastline has its own charm and unique activities, making it an essential destination for travelers. At Kai Beach, vibrant energy fills the air. Golden sands stretch to the horizon, surrounded by swaying palm trees. Local women, dressed in colorful fabrics, stroll along the beach, their laughter mingling with the sound of the waves. Nearby, children build intricate sand castles, their cheerful shouts creating a joyful atmosphere. For those seeking adventure, horseback riding along the shore is an exciting way to take in the stunning scenery. Here, you can also enjoy underwater activities like kayaking, paddleboarding, and windsurfing. Gambia is not just about pristine beaches, it is also a treasure trove of history, culture, and natural beauty. A visit to Kunta Kinte Island, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a profound journey into the past. Guided tours bring history to life, with Kinte's heritage serving as a poignant focal point. For nature lovers, the Abuko Nature Reserve offers an immersive experience with lush vegetation, playful monkeys, and over 250 bird species. Walking along shaded trails or visiting the crocodile pond provides a glimpse into Gambia's rich biodiversity. Escape into the mystical Makasutu Cultural Forest, a vast eco-resort where nature and tradition blend seamlessly. This tranquil mangrove forest is ideal for kayaking, guided nature walks, or even canoeing through winding waterways. Finally, the Wasu stone circles, often referred to as Africa's Stonehenge, open a window into the ancient history of the region. These mysterious stones, believed to be burial sites over 1,500 years old, are an intriguing stop for history buffs and curious travelers. Additionally, vibrant festivals showcase the lively spirit of Gambia. One of the most beloved events is the Kanilai International Cultural Festival, held in the village of Kanilai. This multi-day celebration vividly showcases Gambian and West African culture. Visitors can enjoy mesmerizing traditional dances, drumming competitions, and colorful parades. Local women, dressed in intricate woven fabrics, lead community singing, filling the air with energy and unity. Guests can participate in dance workshops or try their hand at jewelry making alongside skilled artisans. Another captivating celebration is the Kartong Festival, held in the picturesque coastal village of Kartong. This eco-cultural festival honors the harmony between nature and community. Activities include guided boat tours through mangroves, where participants explore peaceful waterways while spotting exotic birds and marine life. On land, visitors can join locals in beach cleanups, followed by lively drumming and dancing, symbolizing the unity of people and the environment. The festival also features outdoor art exhibitions showcasing the works of Gambian painters and sculptors. One of the highlights is the Lantern Parade at dusk, where children and adults carry handmade lanterns through the village, symbolizing hope and renewal. When visiting Gambia, travelers are not only captivated by the natural beauty and vibrant festivals, but also by the unique West African cuisine. One of the most famous dishes is deoda, a rich stew made from peanut butter, meat, chicken, beef or fish, tomatoes and vegetables, served with white rice. Additionally, visitors cannot miss Banjul's mixed rice dish, cooked with vegetables, meat or fish, infused with the aromas of ginger, garlic and turmeric. Yassa, another popular dish, is made from chicken or fish marinated in lemon juice, onions and spices, then grilled and cooked, offering a harmonious blend of sour and savory flavors. If you love seafood, you won't be disappointed with the fresh grilled fish, often served with spicy sauce and fresh vegetables. For dessert, try tapalapa, a local crispy bread, or wio juice, a refreshing drink made from hibiscus leaves with a mildly sour and sweet flavor. Exploring Gambia's cuisine is a wonderful way to experience the richness of its culture and hospitality. Rest assured, when visiting Gambia, it is a safe destination with incredibly friendly and hospitable people. Gambians consider maintaining peace and safety a part of their community culture. The crime rate here is relatively low, especially in rural areas and popular tourist spots. You can comfortably participate in festivals, stroll through the streets or explore markets without worrying too much about security. Even when moving around at night, travelers feel safe due to the peaceful atmosphere and support from the local community. In terms of health, Gambia also provides a certain level of reassurance for travelers. Although the healthcare system is not as modern as in developed countries, major hospitals like Edward Francis Hospital in the capital Banjul and community health centers offer basic healthcare services, ensuring prompt support if needed. Travelers are encouraged to bring international travel insurance, but healthcare costs here are often very affordable, around $30 to $50 for a general checkup, which is about 10 times lower than in the US. Not only is healthcare reasonably priced, but the cost of living in Gambia is also incredibly appealing, allowing you to enjoy a high quality of life without having to tighten your belt. Housing is one of the biggest expenses, but in Gambia, you have many flexible options. If you choose to stay in a hostel or budget hotel, costs range from $20 to $40 per night. For upscale beach resorts, room rates can range from $80 to $100 per night. If you plan to live long-term, renting a one-bedroom apartment in urban centers like Banjul or Serekunda will cost about $300 to $500 per month. In suburban or rural areas, rental prices can be lower, ranging from $100 to $150 per month. Dining out is also very affordable and offers great value. Meals at local restaurants featuring traditional dishes like deoda or bachan typically cost only $2 to $5 per serving. At international or upscale restaurants, prices range from $10 to $30 per meal. If you cook for yourself, basic ingredients like rice, vegetables, fish, and meat at local markets are usually very cheap, around $20 to $30 per week for one person. Getting around Gambia is also not overly expensive. Minibuses and taxis are the main modes of transport. A shared taxi ride within the city usually costs only about 50 cents to $1. Private taxis cost more, ranging from $3 to $10 depending on the distance. If you want to rent a car, the average cost is $25 to $50 per day, depending on the type of vehicle. Utility services like electricity, water, and internet are average. Monthly electricity and water bills usually range from $50 to $100 depending on usage. Home internet costs about $50 to $70 per month for a basic package. For mobile phones, you only need to spend $5 to $10 on top-up cards each month if you use them sparingly. Healthcare costs are another expense to budget for. Basic medical services in Gambia are relatively low, with consultations at public hospitals typically costing only $10 to $20 per visit. If you want to use services at private or international hospitals, costs can range from $50 to $100 per visit. Purchasing international health insurance will provide more peace of mind, with average costs ranging from $50 to $100 per month. Entertainment and social activities are also worth considering. Entrance fees to tourist attractions, national parks, or festivals range from $5 to $20 each time. If you participate in these activities 4 to 6 times a month, costs will range from $20 to $120. Additionally, short-term classes like dance, cooking, or participating in local cultural activities cost about $30 to $50 per course. With all these expenses, the average monthly cost of living in Gambia for one person ranges from $650 to $1,500, or just $400 to $900 for a week-long trip here, depending on your level of comfort and lifestyle. Even though Gambia might not offer the same high quality of life as the US, living here at a cost of only about 25% compared to the US means, the quality of life is not too shabby. When compared to a far-off island nation like Seychelles, Gambia still offers a more interesting life with its special culture and lower costs. With this cost in mind, do you think Gambia is a place you could travel to or consider settling down? If yes, please comment with the number 1. If not, comment with the number 0, and we will introduce you to another country with even lower costs. Thank you for your feedback. If you are truly interested in this place and want to visit, please comment with the number 7, and we will share the visa and other requirements to travel to Gambia. We have explored Gambia together. Thank you for watching the last part of today's travel documentary. Hope to see you soon.